Chulos. Los chulos, los chulos, los chulos. Let's turn this down. I just turned it up, but I have to turn it down again. ¿Cómo se llamaba esta? Painful Secrets. No.
Pues pícale.
Guys, I'm watching No One Would Tell on Tubi. It's an old movie. Yes, thank you. I like these old Lifetime movies. I love my love. It's almost Friday, guys. Today's Thursday, yeah. I just went to pain management. The ones that give me my pills for my back, my local pills. So we had left in the, pues la chula, she had left chicken and a crock pot with barbecue. Yesterday we had the little ribs with barbecue. Today we're having chicken with barbecue. Let me put it a little bit more down. There's that better. So, and then this person came and we were like, she's like, who's that in a white cheap renegade? And I said, No, it was because in the morning I ordered this from Walmart, so they delivered it. It's the little things that I use like to clean my face, get out the blackheads and shit. And so I can't find my one. It was right here, which it came in a little thingy. And then Julia's like, didn't it come in a little stushito, like a little thing? Ni me acuerdo. But I couldn't find. The other one had like 4 things in it. I showed it to you before, remember? This one has more. I was gonna put down my glasses and I'm not wearing that. 6. This is a 6 thing. Está chido, oye. Bastantes cositas. Yeah. It's because, guys, I don't know. It's some advice. If you have acne problems like I do, don't poke at it because you'll just get a big ugly spot. Mira, por acá anda una. I got a lot of them, but they're getting lighter and they're disappearing little by little. But I am embarrassed, right? I get embarrassed because so in the morning when I'm putting on my makeup, first I put some of that incognito. The corrector, is it corrector? Yeah. Under my eyes, and then I dab a little on the little focus, and then my makeup.
Alright, okay.
Anyways, this. Did you get a bottle of water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have fun. Let's get a napkin. Yeah, so I'm watching No One Would Tell. It's I always loved those Lifetime movies, you know. I really did. This one's, it's not dirty. I was cleaning my eyes right now because I had a black smudgy. Oh God, that's what I forgot. Speaking of smudgy, that's what I forgot. I forgot to put on a little bit of powder for you guys so I don't look so shiny, you know. Oh yeah. So they're not gonna see me until 3 months from now. So that's good. We were getting frustrated because you know how we go in that little van that picks us up. Bad boys, que la chingada, oílos. And the bus wouldn't come. Oh, it was getting get like this. So anyways, she put some barbecue, some chicken in the barbecue, and the thing with the barbecue. And she had a little bit of pasta left from last time that I was really, when I told you guys she outdid herself. I have one little Dr. Pepper here. 0, and I have a glass full of water. I just filled it up. Okay. And then Julia tells me, what are you going to eat for veggies? Mira, me está cuidando mi gorda. So I had said, well, just dump a little bit of carrots on there. And she couldn't find him, so I said, "Oh, that lechuga. This is the lettuce that she bought." Perdón. So it's like this.
We
¿verdad?
never even
Pedazo.
made them, the BLTs. Or no, yeah, we did.
Yeah, when
Oh,
I
we
did the
right?
BLT on I did the bacon, lettuce, tomato, right?
Yeah.
So this is the one that she bought. It was for that. But you know what I want? Because I did buy patties at Walmart. I want to make hamburger out of, instead of buns. They say that more healthier. And I got, these are from Walmart. They're the cheap ones. They're maple flavored sausages. But it's because I'm trying to, I need to eat more protein so I can get full. So I got the chicken was in the crock pot. My big ass lettuces. My 2 patties. Guys, those patties are so good because these ones are the maple flavor. And if you like that, or if you don't know what I mean, and this is the pasta that she made that last time. And I still have the other pasta that I made yesterday. The one that has the Italian one. And I'd rather eat a little bit of pasta like this. It's like a cupful maybe. And instead of, I feel more guilty if I eat pan or tortillas. I'm trying to stay away from them. But I'll tell you something. I am craving, my mother's sweating. I am craving a bean burrito with lots of cheese. Yes, yes. Enfriado la sopita que le hace. Okay, so. ¡Ah! ¡Tu pez! Asustaron los pendejos. This time they're scared me for real.
No, Max.
Guys, right now when we're in the ride, I'm in my wheelchair and they always send like little vans and they strap me under real good and they pull me up. Sometimes it's a machine that goes, and then they wheel me in and strap me down. Yeah. One time this girl that worked at one of those places, I gotta make sure you're strapped in, y que la chingada, and strapping me all the bottom. Forgot my freaking seatbelt. So if this stupid ass would crash, I was gonna die or fly through there or something. Oh, but my seatbelt, my wheelchair would have been real safe. So I didn't say nothing. And she starts laughing, and she starts going, and I said, "Excuse me, fulana. I just love the way you strap me in." "Oh, yeah, you gotta be secure. You never put on my seatbelt, loca." And she's like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" ¿Te acuerdas, hija? She had to get off and I made her drive a little bit. How is it? It should be coming off the bone real nice, huh? Because, crock pots, they're called slow cookers. Oh, I'm sorry. They're called slow cookers, of course. Puto. My water just fell in my food. It's because I was getting a napkin. Because when we eat barbecue chicken or something
It's kind of sweet.
it's that sweet like barbecue. Yeah, I like sweet barbecue. I like hickory. Which one's the one you like?
Oh, well, yeah, no. It's honey.
Honey. Yeah, and we don't get nothing special, just, the cheapest whatever barbecue sauce. That little boy, Sam, I think his name is Samuel something, I think.
No.
From the Wonder Years, the little boy from the Wonder Years. He comes out in this movie. And then the girl that comes out in the movie too, she came out in a lot of these Lifetime movies.
Isn't she the one from...
The one I saw the other day where
A show.
she goes to college and the
A show
stupid guy
with
rapes
John
her.
Stamos. And the Olsen twins come out.
Ah, sí.
I think her name was DJ.
Yes.
But I forgot the name of the show.
Folk. Can't remember, darling. I'll remember if I can. Ah, donde salían las twins, las... ¿Cómo se llaman las twins, hija?
Olsen.
The Olsen twins. So my back hurts. My buttoc's been hurting a lot. My nalgas hurt because of the sciatica. And then because the other day Ringo was yesterday, the day before. I fucking bombed. That pasta you made was so fucking bomb. I don't know what the fuck you put in it, but it was fucking bomb as ever.
It was the pasta sauce. The vodka pasta sauce.
Oh yeah. She bought this pasta sauce at Walmart que se llamaba vodka pasta sauce. And it is out of this world.
It's a little strong, well, for me.
No, I like it. So yeah, so I have 2 little pieces of 2 thighs, chicken thighs with the barbecue and then the lettuce. Sometimes I'm not a fan of lettuce, to be honest, sometimes. But I just said I'm just gonna make it rip. Yeah, that's better. But everywhere I look, I am seeing those lettuce hamburgers, and I'm like, that's the best thing I can eat. If I want to eat 3 or 4 or 5 fucking hamburgers, carne es pura proteína, so then all the veggies that I'm gonna put in there, you know, the outside is gonna be lettuce, tomatoes, cebolla, you know. You know how I was telling you when I was very obese. Being that I was a big girl. Everywhere I go, people would give me advice. Everywhere. And I hated it. I wasn't gonna be being insane. ¿Qué te importa? But when you're big and you're young, only because I didn't want to be grosera, and I didn't bring up my girls to be groseras. So I've seen a lot of people tell my Julia, you know, well, you should do this, you should do that. And I should look at him and like, in my mind, because I know my girl, I know she wants to explode and tell him to fuck off. My Julia already lost 50 pounds. I believe it's 50 pounds. I don't know how much she wants to lose. I was gonna eat carrots, but she couldn't find them. They're in there. Just have Arielella is stuffed, always stuffed. Me estás rasguñando. Chufu. Si les doy, no hay problema. Yo les doy un pedacito de lo que estoy comiendo. Están los dos. Papi nomás me está mirando. Pero el Meg, es el que está and jumping on me and scratching my clothes and shit. I don't want you to scratch my clothes. Come away. Come on, Chufu. Mira, ¿lo viste? Pinche Max, eres bien mendigo. Mira, because Papi turned around to look at Julia, so le mordió a la lettuce. Ratero. Toma, dáselo, pobrecito.
I already washed my hands.
Oh, okay.
He's not gonna eat that. Papi's not gonna eat that.
He ate it right now. I just think he ate it after.
So funny.
Oh, and I'm showing Julia right now. What I've been craving too is you make ground beef a la mexicana, however you want it. Or season it, however you want. You have to. Don't forget you gotta take the gift. One of her best friend's birthday was Tuesday. I'm sure got a gift for her. This lettuce is good though. But that's gonna be nasty. Let's make those hamburgers tomorrow, girl. not gonna say for dinner porque no me va a caber. I always say I'm gonna eat the rest of my...
Vamos a ir a la cosa, ¿qué?
Ah, sí, mañana vamos a ir a comer en la mañana.
No.
Take the gift.
No. I'm trying to get it. No, this cierra completamente.
No?
Do you want to just close it completely so they won't get out?
I guess. Careful. Be careful, Mama. You turn on this light. So look, it's dark in here. Anyways, this movie is about that little boy that... Bobby. He's a football... No, I'm sorry, a wrestler in high school. He liked this little girl and she liked him. They're dating, but the little motherfucker likes to beat on her, you know? That's fine. Okay, I still have pasta, but I'm gonna stop because I want to eat that. I'm gonna give them half a patty. That way I won't eat one. They love this. Like, when we're watching movies in the evening, I'll tell Julia to make me 4 patties. Because they're little. Toma, papa. Estos. And she'll put them in the little air fryer. And I give them one, and I give them half. And then when they just eat it like, I don't know, like if it was chips, I guess, I don't know. They're fucking good, dude. Because if you ever ate, like, you know, well, most of us have pancakes with bacon or sausage on the side. I like it with sausage. But I love bacon. And then you have your food there. Your pancake, and then the syrup starts falling all over your little sausages. I remember when I ate that the first time, I was like, gross. When I tasted that sausage with that syrup in there, I said, bam, bomb. Then later, when I grew up and I was an adult, I would buy my own groceries. Then I noticed that the little sausage links would come in maple flavor. And then there's some that are hot and spicy as well. So, bajate. Julia made me in the morning, yesterday she bought, what did she buy? Was it Churches? I don't even remember what she bought. Popeyes. She kept telling me, Mommy wants some chicken, and I made a cook some. No, mija, I'm fine. I said, get for yourself. So, she, said she was gonna, said she wanted chicken. So, when she did fries, unas fries. So she had a big old bag. She had her little, whatever she ordered. Oh, she ordered Popeyes, but it was a spicy chicken. I don't know what else she got because I was sitting while they were watching a movie. My fries were like seasoned. They were good. But because I was sitting there watching a movie, and like I tell you, since my sugar was down, and I just went to a doctor yesterday. Hopefully today my medicine's ready. She's gonna call before she goes. If it's ready, she could go pick up mine. It's because they can't give me the 2-jail anymore, my regular medicine every day. Because, shut it up. Because my insurance didn't want to cover it anymore. But I liked it. I did real good on the 2-jail. The other one is Humalog. And the third one is the Monjaro. I have my little alarm that I'm gonna take it every night on every Wednesday. Yeah. The little girls, they're I think they play volleyball. I don't know. They're in PE. And she's taking off her clothes and her friend sees her back all fucking full of bruises. And the little boy fucking kicking her ass. Did you guys ever see? I always loved that show, Roseanne, when I was younger. One episode, oh my god, I fucking loved it. Was Jackie's boyfriend Fisher was beating on her, and the daughter Becky went in to give her a shirt or something. Que le va viendo la espalda llena de bruises. Eso estaba suave. I think that was one of my favorite episodes. That one, and when what's her name? Hold on. If you shut up, I'm not gonna give you any of you to shut up, okay? So shut up. ¿Cómo se llamaba la chavala con el long hair? Darlene. When Darlene was bigger, and she and her baby almost died. Remember, guys? Remember that episode? Oh, that was a saddest one. Take up the skin, ese. And you better get away because the next game is for your brother. What's that? It's a little brother. I remember my sister-in-law when I was very young, when I barely had Samantha. My sister-in-law, the mom, when she would make chicken, she would take off all the skin and fry it for the daughter. And I was like, that's gross. Oh, cuál pinche gross. Había chicharroncito bien delicious. Quítate tú. Toma, papi. Es que ahorita es bien cabrón, el pinche Max luego le dio la mordida a la lechuga. Ya te di bastante, ¿eh? Váyanse a comer sus croquetas. When you see me barking up there and asking you for croquetas. I'm not gonna say how dogs are like that because they're not. I dated this vato only for like a weekend. And this vato had a this was the deal. I'm gonna be truthful, okay? I met this vato on Facebook, okay, a long time ago. Many years ago. We still at our other house. And I liked him because the pictures that he had was like a pinche veterano acá bien guapo y la chingada. Y I don't remember, he had some problem with he had a company of I don't know what, and then something fell through, so he was all without everything. And we had both talked about meeting and stuff. It wasn't so far from here, not even an hour from here. And I said, well, if this guy and me are going to be together, but we're going to start knowing each other. So I told him, do you want to come and stay the weekend and see how it goes? And supposedly we both wanted something serious. Uh-huh. He finally calls me and tells me he's already right there in my parking lot. So I told him, okay, I'm coming up. Dude, Tell me why this fucker kept sending me fucking pics of when he was young. And when he comes to my fucking house, he's all fucking canoso and old and ugly. And I don't like gorditos because I was very gordita myself. So I don't want to be with a gordito. I like a full guy, but not, no, gordito, no. And, he comes and he has a big ass fucking cage with a big ass fucking dog. And then another little one. But these dogs are so well trained. Because he was in another house and they didn't know the house or whatever. When I would serve food, they would come and want some and then he would just say, quit begging, whatever her name is. I know, but I don't want to say too much. And the dog would turn around and leave and go back to his cage or go down there, whatever. But he had him very, very well trained. Híjole, neta, me caes sura que no dejas comer a gusto. I feel like slapping you. I really like that though. I'm gonna make him come up here. You want some chicken? You have to come with grandma. Come here. Come here, we want some chicken. You better come here with grandma. Come on, so I can show them how big you're getting. Come here. Papi, you want some? I'll give it to you. Ay, qué bonito tocó tus metas. Ese sí es bien serio y bien buen niño. I'm wearing shorts. Good boy. Want some more? Okay, come here. Come here with the camera. Come on. Not you, Sherbert, because you like to yell so much. Okay, his face is right here. That would, but it's just pendejo, güey. Pinche Max. Max is a little shifu. Oye, pues this. Oh, this dude. So he stayed okay. He stayed like that, say, the Friday night. We're adults, I wanted it too, so we did have, you know. Because we were trying to see if we were going to see if we were compatible, whatever. But the first thing is that, because I didn't like the fact that he was all older, way older and full of grays and fatter and, pardon. He didn't even ask me if we could bring those fucking dogs. But anyways, I ordered some pizza from Pizza Hut. I think I got 2 pizzas. And Pizza Hut's not like as cheap as Peter Piper or as Little Caesars. It's more expensive, but it's more delicious, that's for sure. So you know, as being a cool girlfriend, whatever, I bought it and he delivered and we had a nice dinner with him. But as soon as he came in, he was down there stating up his dogs, whatever. Julia didn't like him. As soon as Julia makes these faces, I know that it's not that she don't like them, she sees something in them. Like, this guy, sorry for the word. So, just he was little. Whatever, we stayed the night. I used to talk a lot to my husband's cousin, big ass Carol. And she lived in the same apartment, right? And I told her I was going to order some pizza. And she said, me guarda un pedacito. And I said, claro que sí, mija. Because I've always been that way. Very giving. So I had 2 slices on the paper plate because we finished the rest of it. We ate some early. And then for dinner, the girls ate a little slice each, right? Jesse, and he was little. He ate his piece too. So in the fridge was the 2 pieces that I left for him. So we're up there, we're watching movies, whatever. To be honest, those dogs didn't even bother. They were good, very good, well trained dogs. And he got any more of that pizza? And I said, yeah, I have 2 slices, but I'm saving them for my cousin. But just heat them up and give them to me. And I was like, and I said, no, my cousin told me to save her some, so I'm saving her 2 pieces. Come on now, just give them to me. Me cayó muy mal. Me cayó bien sola. And then I always put my foot down immediately. I'm not the type to, okay, yeah, I guess I'll go to. I told him, I thought I just told her that they're from my cousin. And then he got quiet. When he knew that I was going to give in. Ahí me quedé un poquito mad. I kind of stopped talking to her for a bit. The next day was Saturday. I don't know, but he stayed like 3 or 4 days, whatever. But another day, like, ya me cayó mal because he was older, he was fatter, he was trying to eat pizza that I already had put away for somebody. That day of the pizza. That happened earlier, not in the night. That happened earlier. They went downstairs because we were going to watch a movie, and that's when Becca's Carol came and met him. And she was telling him, oh, yeah, you're not going to find a better woman than Irma. And wait till you taste her cooking and this and that and wah. And he was like, not really even paying attention to her, just watching TV. So I said another one. I said, being rude, okay. I'm not liking this at all. So I went to the cousin on purpose, said, la caliento, mija, ¿para comas? No, but thank God she said, no, I can go home and have it with coffee. And I said, ándale pues, mija. I said, have to go, so she left. And he just looked at me a little bit ugly, like, you gave me that pizza was over me. I didn't put it on it, you know? No. He was watching. I don't know what the fuck he was watching. Julia did not like this guy from the get-go. And Julia was young still, eh? So he gets the remote and he puts something. And then Sam said something like, oh, Mom, you changed it. I thought we were watching whatever we were watching. I said, yeah. And then he said, no, we're going to watch Que Se Que. And Julia turns around and tells him, are you paying bills in this house? Así con esos huevotes, la pinche Julia. And he didn't say nothing. He just stood quiet. And we switched the TV back to whatever the kids were watching. And I'm sitting there. Ya me caía bien sura. I don't remember what it was. We were upstairs in my room. And I was peeing, which is right next to it. And then I hear Jesse crying, and I got up immediately, and I told him, what's the matter? He was going like this. This motherfucker pulled his ear. I guess because he wanted to watch something on TV too. Mijo, he's the baby of the house. Come on now. And this fucker was gonna take the remote and change it, and the baby was like, I want to watch whatever I'm watching. And this guy, I don't know how he did like this to his ear. And I just went like this, and I said, "The fuck did you do to my child?" And then he says, nah, he's exaggerating. I just went like that. And then I don't know how I looked at his ear, and it was all red right here. And I told him, ¿sabes qué, güey? A la verga de aquí. A la pinche verga. A chingar a su madre. Órale, güey. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking nasty ass dogs. And he said, are you serious? And I said, if you don't leave, I'm calling the cops. Right now. Get the fuck out of my house. He starts, me and my kids go to, after he got his stuff from the room, and then we went to the kitchen, and we were watching cartoons. He was getting his cages and all his shit. He had brought a lot of shit to my house. And then he even said, hey, let's talk about it. I thought we were gonna, hook Le dije, you know what, dude? You showed me all the pictures of you 20 years ago. Le dije, you know what? I'll be straight up with you. I'm not attracted to you at all. You're fatter. Le dije, you're full of grays. You look nasty. And then I said yesterday you were trying to make me give you, or was that whatever, my cousin's pizza. You don't want my kids to watch TV. This is our house. This is their house. You don't, like my daughter told you don't pay no fucking bills here. And he was like, he never said sorry, eh? He was just like, oh. And then when I told him, and you touching my son? And the girls were back of the dressy looking at his ear and stuff. And Julia's like, Mom, call the cops. And I told him, no, que se vaya a la verga. I just want him to get the fuck out of here. And then in front of his face, I got my phone and I told him, look. And then I blocked his ass and I told him, ever try to find me again, le dije. You know what, le dije? Thank God. Le dije, and my little girl saw something in you that I didn't. What else did I tell him? And he was kind of slow. And because he had to put everything in there by himself. And he had a lot of shit. I don't even remember what he worked with or what he did, but he had some kind of little company. But he had horses on his ranch. He had a little ranch. He had horses. And he had them 2 dogs. Good. I made this. I'll give some more pasta. 1 patty. I'll give them the other half of a patty. The manjaro no stick in it because I'm already full. Let me just put it over here real quick. I just get full. Oh yeah. What we got here right now? I was already hungry because she made me a burrito in the morning of papitas. The fries that were left. I told Mama just cut them up in the morning and with like papitas con huevo, like she did the other day. So she had made me a burrito. But I didn't feel bad. I did eat a tortilla de harina, but I didn't feel bad because sometimes I gotta pee. She would make me 2 burritos. So good that I'm down to 1 burrito. Okay, hold on. Let me go run to the restroom and pee because I gotta pee. Okay, loves, I'm back. I got full. I'm gonna open this up because I always clean my face. That's why I have my light and my mirror and everything. Because también la Julia se limpia la cara aquí, se saca la ceja, whatever. I was going to my eyebrow remover place. It's called Eyebrow Land, I believe. These kids get all my damn scissors. Remember I told you? And I just put in some new scissors here. But anyways, yeah. And I said to myself, never again am I gonna hook up with somebody from Facebook. I let him come and everything because we had been talking for quite a while. And but we were getting along well. And stuff, and like I said, his pictures, when he fucking gets off this fucking truck, and I see all the fucking gray hairs and estaba bien gordito. I couldn't be cool and say, leave. I wish I had the balls to, but no. Get the fuck out. Get the hell. What the hell? Pues see, guys, can you imagine that shit? That fucker would have gone to jail for a long time. Because the mark was, was red, his ear. And this fucker, it's like, how the fuck are you? Qué bueno que Julia vio algo, and I'm glad he fucked up right away so I could, tell him to get the fuck out. I regret sleeping with him. And it wasn't bad, okay? He was a good lover. But shit. I am not submissive, guys, at all. He's very lucky that I didn't kick him out sooner. But when my daughter did that and told him he don't pay bills here, he just stood like, I wasn't gonna say nothing, I wasn't gonna tell my kid, I don't talk to him like that. Whatever, like I said, I'm not submissive. It was whoever I was gonna choose to be with us in that way was gonna respect my kids, the fuck. Oh, it is like the other one. No quiero que me tonte la luz porque me ve muy feo. But can you imagine that, dude? And then later, I'm pretty sure he opened up another account. And he sees me there, and he sends me a friend request, and I fucking blocked the fuck out of him. I was like, the audacity of him thinking I'm gonna accept him after what he did. Like I said, he's lucky I didn't call the damn cops. And I should have, nomás porque no quise ser tan cool, But if my little boy would have been bleeding, I would have. But he did hurt him. And to this day, the kids remember, and we all talk about it once in a while, and they'll be like, we should have called the cops on him, Mom. They would have taken his stupid ass to jail. But also, you know what? Let me tell you another thing. Why some people don't say things or report things, right? Retaliation, guys. I don't know nothing about this vato, I don't know him from Adam. What if he has somebody that can come and harm me or my kids? I'm not gonna put my kids through that. That's why I didn't call the cops too. Because, no. Yes, my kids come first. Everything you say, yes. You don't know what you're dealing with, you know what I mean? For me, it was just better for him to get the fuck out of here and that's it. Just get the fuck out. Chivato culo, neta. But yeah, I was like, I even told Julia, look at who the fuck is sending me another fucking friend request. She didn't even have to tell me nothing like, no, Mom, or block him, Mom, or something. She knew I wasn't gonna fucking take him. Hell no. I ain't gonna lie, the pictures that he showed me and that he had posted was when he was a little bit younger, and he was hot. He was hot, I ain't gonna lie. A nice veterano, acá, bien sexy. Con su piochote y todo el jale. That's what he wanted. I'm gonna work on my I'm gonna go work on my thing that I make, my little butcher. Ahorita me voy a limpiar la cara con esta y le voy a... Pero sí, ¿cómo la ven? Y en serio, yo no sé. I guess it was just the fear of him, retaliating or doing something or, anything. That something stopped me and said, don't call the cops, girl. Don't call the cops. I just wanted him to get the fuck out. And still, my little boy being so innocent and everything. When this guy, put his cage of his dogs in this truck and put his van down there, his truck down there so he could put all his shit in, my little boy was like, he's taking the dogs, mommy. And I said, yep, he's getting the fuck out of here, puppy. And then I said, you know what he did to your ear, lady? That's wrong. Oh. And then I was saying it out so that he could hear me and stuff. And I would say, like, he's lucky we didn't call the cops. But se fue madre. Se trató, he tried to go fast, but he was kind of chubby, so he would move slow and stuff, Pero yeah. So, no, don't think that, I should have called the cops. Yes, I should have, but what's going to happen after? Even Julia told me, no, mom, don't, because you don't know what he's gonna do after when he gets out of jail, you know what I mean? Or if he goes to prison, which I'm sure he would have. No. Some things you just don't fuck with, I know about that stuff because I have family that's cabrona, you know what I mean? I have family that's very, very chingona, and you just have to learn this to just, tres puntos. What does it mean, If you don't know, it means it's maybe the loca, but it also means you don't hear nothing, you don't talk nothing, and you don't see nothing, It's the monkeys that collect this. And that just means shut the fuck up if you know what's good for you. Well, I was going to put my kids in danger. And the vato had history, He had history and he had people, so. Then no, I guess because of the way he was and stuff, he thought that he was gonna with me. Fuck no. I've never been submissive, No vato can fucking tell me what to wear, what not to wear. Don't wear makeup, don't talk to this person. Se la pinche verga, güey. And I guess because of that don't fuck with me attitude, never has a man lifted a hand to me. Never. All my friends, and they know, the ones that are here too, how many times did they come to my house or call me crying and tell me that their man just beat them up? And I was like, ¿y por qué chingados te dejas, güey? I couldn't fathom it. How could it get in my head that you're going to let a man punch you in the face and leave you a black eye, knock your teeth out, whatever? That just not me. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to offend anybody. If you have been that, I feel for you. But don't let no fucking body treat you like that. Never. As soon as the first time that he raises his voice in the wrong way or talks to you in the wrong way or does something, out the door, honey. Out the fucking door. Ay, Jolly Rancher. Es que le dije a Julia que quería Twizzlers. She introduced me to the Twizzlers, so I finally tasted them after so many years of not tasting them, because I always thought they were gross. And we found some at Walmart, but they're Jolly Ranchers, so Jolly Rancher is good. So I say get that one. I'll eat the red ones, y'all eat the blue ones. They didn't want to eat the blue ones. I think they're here somewhere. They didn't want to eat the blue ones. Girl, I am having fun eating these. I only eat 2 or 3 a day. Not every day. I think I did yesterday. ¿Qué es pendejo? Ándale, se me pegó una. Guys, when you have stomach problems, just try to include this in your diet. Maybe one day, yeah, one day, no. I have a lot of problems with my stomach. And gastro problems and blah. I know. When I hear all these stories of how per se the Gabriel Gabriel Hernandez story, Hernandez. All those stories. It's like if you light a firecracker in my culo, man. Neta. How can you let a man or a stepdad come and hit your kids? Treat them like shit. Throw them across the middle. That's why I never hooked up with it. And I only been married once with my husband, and that's it. The only way I'll marry again is if I find a good Christian man, and if the Lord will tell me, hey, that's the one. Si Dios me da el sí, then Simón. Other than that, no. And I don't care how old I am. Even if I'm chicharron, more chicharron. If God puts me a good man in my way, which is what I've been praying for, then yeah, But will a dude ever come into my home again? I went out with that one guy, remember, a couple of years ago? And we put on Facebook and everything about in a relationship, blah. That lasted 2 days. Only. And that's because we had talked a lot and knew each other for years. But when I saw something that I didn't like, well, it didn't take a genius to figure out that he was putting something up his nose, put it that way. Do I want somebody like that around my kids? Fuck no. I'm trying to climb steps here and get better and better myself and be a better woman and be a better Christian woman. Have my kids be good, you know what I mean? On the line in my church. I've been there more than 10 years. I'm the only woman, and I'm single, I'm single parent. Bring all my kids to church. Not only were they in church, very well behaved and served the Lord. They always did something. Nobody else takes their kids. I will always tell Raquelito. Tell my friend Raquelito, tráete a los niños. Ay, es que no quieren. Le digo, trátelos a huevo, trátelos de la greña si tienes que, which I mean it literally, but I never brought them. When they were little. And they were wild. They would run around like crazies. Not mine. I would take them to coloring books and colors. Okay, I'm gonna sit back here. You guys color while we're here in the church in the front. I can see them, they can see me. De la Raquelito. And a lot of other little kids just running around. To me, that was disturbing. Because then I can't put attention, to the word. But Rachel is the one that taught me. No matter if kids are running around. No matter if I see somebody that's only on their phone. Oh, because when I would see somebody on their phone at church, it would piss the fuck out of me. And it took her a lot of years to pound it in my head that fuck the world, fuck what they're all doing. You're coming to listen to the word. You're coming to church to learn things, to get blessed, to get prayed for. You know what I mean? Nobody's ever going to be perfect, no. But guys, let me tell you something. When you go to church and you see things that you don't like and it's pissing you off, it's just the devil distracting you so that you don't pay attention to the word, so that you don't be there praising the Lord and all that stuff. I learned, but it took a long time. But now, that's why I tell you, now I know what my purpose is. So now when somebody tells me, it's because I hate it when I go because this and this is happening, or I see this and I tell them in my ways, you know what, when you go, fuck what everybody's doing. They're not your business. You came to the Lord. You know what I heard a lot throughout the years? They just get all the money and they keep it for themselves. In the Christian church, I don't know about the rest of the church, they explain to you where the money is going. Sometimes they'll give you like monthly figures. Oh, hey, you know what, this month we made so and so, and we were able to pay the rent, we were able to pay the bills. We have this left over, we're gonna save it for it to go until the next month. Or if we have events or whatever, what that money is gonna be used for. But a certain, I don't know what percentage, but 1% does go to the pastor. Mind you, at my church, we hadn't blessed my pastor in a long, long time. So one day, not too long ago, they were like, guys, if you guys would like to bless the pastor, because he goes and comes all the way to Odessa, and he gets gas, he gets a hotel. Poor pastor, did I tell you guys that he came, stayed at a hotel. When him and his wife got up in the morning to go start, the day or whatever, they stole his truck. Uy, no, gente gacha. And I remember, that's when Julia was in the hospital. And I told my pastor, because me habló el pastor, and I was like, no te preocupes, pastor. There's cameras everywhere. Somebody is going to see and recognize, whoever got off or just came up to your truck and went and opened it or what have you. Somebody, it's going to come out. And thank God, because of another pastor, the other pastor right away went, when he called him, he went immediately to him and he goes, Orale, come on, let's go. Let's go rent you a car. I'm going to rent you a car. Don't be worried. Calm down, don't worry, nada pasa. And they just helped each other that way. We got good pastors right now. Him and another one and another one and another one. We have 4 right now. They're not from there, One of them's from Juarez. But they're starting to go there, and hopefully they're going to stay there. And I love them to death. Him. Another one that's from, I think, Dominica Republicana. Father Pastor Omar. He hasn't gone in a couple weeks. The one that's from Juarez is Pastor Benjamin. And then we have Pastor Robert. And then our pastor, Jeronimo. So we have 4 pastors right now. Nice. It's really nice. I love it, but my pastor is the best, man. My pastor, I guess because he was born in Juarez and grew up very roughly and stuff, has a lot of testimony, and whatever he went through and stuff before he became a Christian, he tells us stories that... And he talks out and sometimes his Chulo-ness comes out, and it's funny. The ones that laugh the most ever since years ago is me and Samantha, because Samantha thinks it's hilarious when he tries to speak English. He goes, I am 50, ¿cómo se dice? 50 years old. Ya estoy en el 5º piso, and Sam starts laughing like a stupid. She loves it. It's not that we're laughing at him, it's just the pronunciation, It sounds kind of funny. We try to tell him how to say it right and shit like that, But it's cool. I love him to death because he's helped me a lot. When my husband passed away, I don't even remember calling him. But I guess I called him. And he gets there to the hospital. Honestly, when I saw him, it's like if I had seen God. Me hizo feel tranquila, and then I was crying to him, and I was like, how am I going to do this? You know, I'm myself, and how am I going to pay for funeral? ¿Cómo le va a hacer? ¿Cómo le va a hacer, pastor? Him and his wife prayed for us and my family and said, Dios te va a suplir, te preocupes. And I was a little bit new at church with them. And in my head, I was thinking, oh, how's God going to help me? How? This is going to cost me like 2,000 something. I don't remember how much it cost. It took me a whole month, not 30 days. It took me 29 days to get the money that I needed to have him put on display and then, you know, ¿cómo se dice? Cremated after. And his little urn and everything. So everybody came to see him. There, you know, así. But it was so hard for me. So hard for me. I went through really bad depression for like 6 months of not wanting to even get up from my bed. And that's when I had lost all the weight and had gotten surgery to remove all the excess skin and and I did it all like so he could love me, so he could be proud of me or whatever, you know. He did love me with all his heart, but I wanted him to be very proud of me, to have a beautiful woman next to him instead of, you know, como estaba yo en gordis. And to think that, you know, he passed away when I did it all mostly for him, to be honest. Secondly, for my own health and for my own self, you know. So, no, and then for Jesse, because how having Jesse when I didn't expect to have another baby at 43 was a true blessing. I always had one little baby boy. And because I lost the weight by myself, everybody would tell me, ¿te hiciste la gastro bypass? No. Con mis pinches huevos. That's how I lost the weight, by myself. Because I said, Jesus Christ, you just gave me a little boy, which is what I always wanted since I was really young. You've given me this baby. I'm not going to live another year to see this baby grow, to play with him or do anything with him because I'm so big. I had to tie my balls, guys. I had to tie my balls and say, Estuvo, stop fucking eating like a pig. I ate a lot. I look back at my stories from a year or 2 or 3 ago that come in on the Facebook. I was eating 2 hamburgers. I was eating a lot again. I'm 50 pounds over 40 to 50 pounds over what I want to weigh. So I always try to get on the ball for a little bit at least. I want to get on the ball and I need to be I'm 222. Even if I could go down to 180 or 175, I would love that. So I need to do 40 pounds, 40 to 50, no more, because I don't want to. When I was at 172, the body looked really nice. When I was trying to build my ass again because of the walking and the jogging and everything. But what I didn't like was that my legs got really skinny. So now I get embarrassed because I'm a short wearing person. I always wear shorts. Always. And even in the winter I would wear shorts. Now, a couple years back, the age is already getting to me and now I can't go out there when it's snowing in shorts and not anymore. So now I wear sweats or whatever when it's cold that cold. Or right now I have one of the booty shorts I used to wear before. And I only wore it because this shirt is long And I found it there, and I was like, I even told Julia, I was like, ¿y esta blusa? Oh, it was Samantha. I said, really? I said, I like it. I'm gonna keep it. And since it had orange, I had put orange under her. You know. Pero pues sí, those are some of my stories. I'm sorry if I didn't finish any, or if I didn't, or if my airplane left. It's over there. It's parked. Ahorita ya me quito esta because it's not hot, but maybe because it's black and because it's thick, because I usually wear spaghetti straps. And even then, when I have them on here, the day that we're just here, I put the straps down, you know, and I have to just be like tucking my shirt like if it was a little tube top or something. Because I get very hot. I get very, very hot. And then Julia's going to have to do my cleaning for my toe today. Maybe when she comes back. But right now, I'm gonna... I don't remember the name of it, but I did see a good movie that I wanted me and Jules to watch. It feels like a Friday to me, and it's Thursday. Tomorrow she gets paid. I got some money today, but she was gonna go right now to the bank and put it in the bank. I think it was 180 that came in. To 180. No, the 180 she already transferred it in my bank. Now she's gonna go put 100 more in the bank for me. It's because I have to have at least 500-600 so I could find it to put it down as a down payment to get a car. So everybody's all telling me to get this 2019. No. It's not that I think that I'm not worth getting a newer car like that, but it's gonna be very expensive. What if I get in a tight, money trouble and I can't give the payment? That's why I always just buy my cars cash, guys. $2,000, $3,000, even $4,000, because usually I buy them when it's income tax time. But income tax time isn't gonna be till February, And this van, I doubt is gonna. Ya no va a aguantar el winter. Ya no va a aguantar. In fact, right now, like the last 2 times that we used the van a couple of days ago, and today and yesterday and the day before, the back doors don't want to open. They're stuck. So we're like, ya está listo para colgar los tenis. I'm just gonna... It needs a new motor. But it's got good tires. It's got everything, It just needs a new motor. I'm just gonna call the junkyard to come and get it. And whatever they give me, I'll use it towards the new car as well. They'll only give you up to $300 here in El Paso. I did tell Julia, take some pictures and we'll put it up. I'll sell it for, the cheapest that I can, and tell them that it's gonna need a new motor. So that way, somebody, if it's a mechanic, they can easily buy, because it's in good shape. It's in good shape. It's clean and everything, boom, boom, boom. But the motor, like I said, it's starting to throw out white smoke. So they put up a new motor. My mechanic could, but it would take time. It would take a couple of weeks maybe. You had to take it to Juarez first, find the motor, and then you gotta know if the motor that you're gonna get from a junkyard to put into that car, is it gonna be good? You know what I mean? You're just drawing it, like boom. Vas a decir, we don't know. For all you know, you go and spend in Juarez like $500 to get a motor. But what if it's fucked up? You lose your 500. You know what I mean? ¿Cómo se dice? Luck of the draw. Spin of the draw, something like that. O sea, life's a risk, carnal. Bueno, nos vamos. Vatos locos forever. La primera lives, she's right here. Somewhere I saw a little bag of tostaditas here. There's only a little bit left. Unless maybe Julia already ate them. So we have that chicken. It was 6 pieces. I ate my 2, almost my 2. I know I'm not gonna eat it later. later, Jesse or Julie will say, "Can I eat the chicken?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, eat it." I'm gonna see if I can make, or maybe nothing. Sometimes I just eat once a day. That's fine. Like yesterday in the night and the tarde, I ate salad that Julia had made. Salad and I'm trying to drink more and more water. This is water. I just drink my little can of zero Dr. Pepper. This little boy used to kick her ass of the la novia, and he done killed her. He done killed her, and now they're looking for her everywhere, and they can't find her. He killed her. I know. Las cosas que pasan. Don't be dejadas, girls. Don't be dejadas. Even in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, whatever. Never let a man control you or try to control you. Fuck that shit. Well, I guess because, like I said, because I grew up with pure boys, and cousins, and they kicked my ass all the time and showed me how to fight, and always told me that I better never let myself on a motherfucker. I guess that's why I'm the way that I am, Like, if a guy's gonna act stupid, like in the dating thing, si me quieren hablar, si me quieren text back, Simón, y si no, pues qué, no me voy a morir. Fuck the world. I know what's up, but yeah, every day, I'm not trying to show off because I ain't nobody to show off. I guess because I just got back in that dating thing again. I'm gonna say something like 20 to 30 likes a day, but I go through them and I usually hit the X because I specifically said on my thing, no, I don't go to Juarez. I don't care how, and there's a lot of hot ass motherfuckers in Juarez. Some of them are harder than the ones from here. None of them has papers to cross. I ain't gonna go there to meet a vato. Shit. Waited 5 years for a vato, and for me to have to go and look for them and this and that and come and get me, pick me up. La verga. The vato that's gonna be with me one day is gonna be the one that comes and, calls me and says, "Hey, let's go to the movies." Okay, I'll go pick you up right now. Whatever, Pero me, go look for him. Hell to the no. Guys, don't let yourselves, for real. Don't let yourselves. As soon as you see them start trying to talk to you all mandon or whatever, just tell them, you know what? I'm sorry, but I don't go for that. If you're scared to tell him in his face, just wait till you get home and write him a text. You know what? I didn't like the way you treated me. Wah, and God bless you. God bless you. Fuck that shit. Be careful, guys, who you date and who you give your numbers to and shit like that, okay? Be very careful. You know what? Almost take care, loves. Over an hour. Oh my God, Papa. I hear the door, so I think they're coming. Take care, love you guys. Behave, pray for each other, even the people that you hate.